Hello guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to MetaMoon. Here we explore all the things that can help you have an easier time playing this wild game that we all call life as a human being. Today I want to talk about stress. It's 2020. Things are wild. I feel like I'm in some type of crazy haunted house where I can't totally relax because like one thing will jump out at me and then I'll make peace with that, and then I turn the corner and I don't know what's gonna jump out at me next. Like that is 2020 for me. I don't know about you. So since we've all found ourselves in this wild time of life where stress levels are high and everything feels crazy, let's talk a little bit about what stress is and what we can do about it. Stress is linked to the top 6 leading causes of death, and acute stress is the leading cause of sudden death. Stress is killing us, and every step along the way, it's making us anxious and sick and miserable. So fun, right? So first, let's look at what stress is on a chemical level. Your body has sort of a built-in alarm system, and when it senses that you might be in danger, it floods your body with a stress hormone called cortisol. This switches you into fight or flight mode, which gives you a burst of energy to help you escape the danger, and it changes a few things about the way that your body is operating, like increasing your blood sugar and regulating your blood pressure. This is important that our bodies can do this. It's healthy and sometimes necessary. But when we become chronically stressed and we can't switch that system off, it weakens our immune system. It causes insomnia and anxiety and fatigue and digestion issues and all those leading causes of death that I talked about at the beginning of this video. So what is it that causes all this unnecessary stress, and what do we do about it? This brings us to another word that is a good familiar friend here in 2020. Worry. There's a quote that I love by the Dalai Lama. He says, if a problem is fixable, if the situation is such that you can do something about it, then there's no need to worry. And if it's not fixable, you can't do anything about it, then there's also no help in worrying. There is no benefit in worrying whatsoever. Stress is directly related to worry, and worry is a sign that we're no longer in the present moment. It's like our body calling out to us to come back to here and now. The funny thing about worry is it never actually helps us. It really wants you to think that it does. It comes in the form of all these what if thoughts that want you to believe that they're powerful and important, but they're not. They're totally powerless. They're like the director's commentary on a movie. They have a lot to say about everything, but they have no power to change the plot. So what do you do about all these worried thoughts when they come up? It might feel tempting to just get more worried about the fact that you're worrying, or to judge yourself and feel shame about the fact that you're worrying, or to try to just stop the worrying altogether. But sometimes that's not so easy. We don't really know how to stop. So this is what's helped me. First, I start to get curious about the cause of the worry. I ask myself, what am I worried about? I really try to find, what are these thoughts? What are they saying? I give them a voice. I hear them out. I let them speak their piece. And then when I really observe these thoughts, I find that they're always about either the past or the future. So then I gently and lovingly walk my mind through the process of seeing the uselessness of worrying about the past and the future. The past is done. There's absolutely nothing I can do about what's already happened. I also have no power to do anything about the future until that moment actually arrives in the present. Plus, if I'm worrying about a future problem or situation that I think might happen, me worrying about it now is not going to stop it from happening if it's going to come. And if it does end up coming, then I just suffered over it twice because I'm gonna go through it anyway, and then I worried about it now and ruined this moment too. And if it doesn't end up happening, then I ruined this moment for literally no reason. So I gently and lovingly walk my nervous body and anxious mind through the process of seeing that this worry is futile. So thank you, but no thank you. My favorite poet Hafez says, now that your worry has proven to be such an unlucrative business, why not get a better job? So once I've done that work of showing my mind the futility of my worry, sometimes out loud or by journaling, then I bring myself back into the present moment. We've seen that there's nothing that I can do about the past or the future, but is there something that I can do about this situation here and now in this present moment? If the answer is yes, then I do it, and I release the expectation of any future outcome. If the answer is no, then I redirect my attention and awareness into whatever I'm doing in this moment. I get fully into what I'm doing here and now. Here and now, I am safe. Here and now, that problem that I'm worried about doesn't exist. This also takes a little bit of trust in my future self to know that she can handle it when it comes. Future me has got future problems on lock. In this life, pain happens, hardship happens, loss happens, and worry cannot stop that. But all of those things, they pass. They're temporary. They're not forever. If it comes, it's just going to be a different experience, a different sensation, a momentary difficulty that you are strong enough to make it through when it comes. So take a breath, come back to the present moment, and remind yourself that that thing you're worried about, it's just a story going on in your head, and you have the power to listen to it and believe it, or to come back to the moment, come back to reality, come back to what is. It's all here waiting for you, and it's so much more beautiful than getting caught in the illusions that are happening in your mind. All right, I hope that helps. That's all I got for you today. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you liked this video. Share it with a friend who might be going through it as well. It's 2020, we all going through it. I'll see you guys next week. Peace and love.